This is the second of 2 episodes that focus on the key considerations for an owner-managed business during its life cycle, from startup through to maturity and finally sale and succession. In part 2, today we'll focus on the growth and sale of a business.
So I think once the business is established, there's kind of 3 things that I try to get my clients to think about. So the first one is to try and lift your eyes to the horizon. So in that startup phase, it can obviously be quite fraught. You're just trying to keep the business alive and establish it. But once it's there, I think you need to start thinking about what the end goal is. So is it to sell the business? Is it to keep it in the family and bring a son or daughter in? Or is it just to continue on, as kind of a lifestyle business? I think once you start asking those sort of questions, you can then, make decisions with that end goal in mind and get there incrementally. And it just helps that whole decision-making process.
Yeah, there are situations or circumstances where there might be succession planning, where exit is not an option because you've got either a family business or management ready to take over and just do an MBO. But there are occasions where that you want to plan for an exit. And normally I think you should look at least 2 years ahead. And I know it sounds a long time, but actually it isn't.
We had a rapid period of growth in the first 2 years where we grew the company from 0 to 150 people in 2017. At that point, we knew if we were going to continue to grow and open new offices in central London and the regions, we were going to need some outside capital, really. And at that point, my business partner had an option. Either we went down the banking route and had more debt in the company, which we didn't really favour, or go down the PE route and get some growth capital into the company from an external investor who could also add value in other areas outside of the capital itself. And it also provided an opportunity for us to de-risk an element of our shareholding. Because the biggest stress when you're running a company is the cash flow. That's what keeps you up at night. Especially when you're growing at a rapid rate, you're always worried about cash. And